Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Today's flow is just going to be a gentle vinyasa. I'm going to try to keep it on the shorter side. We are going to start laying down on our bellies. So go ahead and meet me. Laying on your mat, face down. Once you get there, you can probably make the triangle out of your hands and then place your forehead in the middle of the triangle. Go ahead and shut the eyes and begin to come present. Noticing how you feel here. Noticing the thoughts going through your mind right now. Bringing the awareness to the breath. And really drop it into the present moment. Can you be all the way here? Dropping everything that we have to do. And just focusing on this present moment. We all get so overtaken with more. More. What about more love? More light? More compassion? Let's go ahead and say some loving words to ourselves. I am love. I am light. I am worthy of happiness. I am love. I am light. I am worthy of happiness. Beautiful. Go ahead and take a deep inhale. And exhale it out the mouth. Go ahead, take your arms in a T shape here. And use the power in that left leg to pull you over. Nice little shoulder stretch through the right shoulder here. Using this left hand as a balancing tool along with that left leg. Send some love to that shoulder. Inhale, we come back to center. Arms back in T. And use that right leg to push you over. Stretching through the left shoulder now. Noticing the difference between the sides. And on your inhale, we roll back through center. We're coming up to the forearms here. Elbows under the shoulders, coming in for Sphinx Pose. Trying to puff the chest up, gazes forward. Inhale and exhale here. Let's go ahead and reach around with that left hand, grabbing that left foot and getting that nice thigh stretch here. We're just starting out, so be easy on yourself. You may not be as deep as normal, but we are still cold and just beginning. Keep pushing through that right hand. We don't want to be dumping and collapsing. We want to be lifted and smiling. Happy about what we are doing to ourselves. Beautiful. Go ahead and release that left foot. Come back to our Sphinx. And then reach with that right hand to grab that right foot. Maintaining the lift here. Of course, noticing the difference between the two sides. And release. Coming back to our Sphinx here. Pressing the hands into the mat, lifting that chest up. Such a nice lower back stretch and strength builder. Let's go ahead and bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck our toes, and let's go ahead and push up to our all fours position. Walk those knees in just a little bit to get them stacked under your hips, and your shoulders are over your wrist. I'm just going to take a nice little wrist warm up here. So go ahead and rock forwards and backwards 2 or 3 times, and then we'll take circles one way, and then we'll reverse. So go ahead and take 3 circles one way and reverse it to go the other way. Beautiful. Point those fingertips to the outside edges of the mat and rock left to right here. Really gripping into the mat. This does a lot more than just warm up for our wrist. Whenever we do arm balancing, down dog, things like that, gripping the mat and using the wrist is powerful. So whenever we're doing this, we don't just want to be slouching and lazy. We really want to be gripping and grabbing that mat to get our hands and our wrist used to that action. Beautiful. Point those fingers towards you and tuck your toes and kind of just rock forwards and backwards here. Just come into whatever feels good in those forearms and the wrist here. This one should feel really nice. It might be the one that pulls the hardest in the forearms, but as long as there's no shooting or stabbing sharp pains, we should be okay. Beautiful. Now we can go ahead and come down to the outside of the hands, maybe just playing here, seeing if you can straighten in the arms and maybe bending the fingers. Counter that stretch. Beautiful. Go and plant the hands, tuck the toes, coming up, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk those feet out. Stretching all through the hamstrings here. Hop, step, jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, we come up, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, we fold. Go ahead and interlace your hands and put them around the bottom of your neck. A gentle little pull here. A nice bend in the knees. Really lengthening through the back, giving that spine some relief. And just breathe here. Focusing only on our breath. Go ahead and release that interlace. And we're going to peel ourselves up to standing. Head and neck come last. Here we are in our mountain pose, aka Tadasana. Take a nice inhale and exhale here. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, we come all the way down into our forward fold. We're going to plant the hands, step the right foot back, and followed by the left. Go ahead and come on down to the knees. And here we are, back in our all fours position. Beautiful. Once you get here, go ahead and step that right foot in between the hands. And on your inhale, we come up for our low lunge. Arms up overhead. Breathing. Maybe dropping this left hand down to the left leg. Right arm up and back. Breathe. Very nice. Come through. Plant the left hand beside that right foot and send that right hand up towards the sky. A little twisty action here. We breathe. Leaving that right hand up, we're going to step the right foot behind the left. Coming in for a little gate action here. Maybe taking that right hand up and in front of your head towards the top of the mat. Pivoting this left leg if you need to. Stretching all down that right side body. Beautiful. Release it. And back to all fours we are. Fun little yogis. Go ahead and step that left foot in between the hands. Allow an inhale to bring you up. Low lunge. Hands overhead. Smiling, happy yogis here. And if you feel like it, you can drop that right hand down. Left arm goes up and back. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. No holding or clenching. Beautiful. Come back forward. Plant that right hand. Left hand sweeps up. A little twisty action. Twisty action's always good action. Keeping that left hand up. We're stepping this left foot behind the right. Coming in for gate. You can pivot this right foot if you need to. And let's take that left arm up towards the front of the mat. Stretching all down that left side body. Should feel so nice. And back to center. Go ahead and take the legs, knees to the outside edges of the mat and sit back on them heels. Hands out in front. Extended, wide-legged child's pose here. Just breathe in and out. Deep inhales, filling up the belly. And even deeper exhales, letting it all go. I am love. I am light. I am worthy of happiness. Slowly, you're going to walk your hands back, coming up into a seated position here. Let's go ahead, come onto our booties. Putting the legs out long in front of us. We're coming in for Padimottanasana, our seated forward fold. If you would like a block under your sits bones, go ahead and grab that now. Once you get here, I want you to take that slight bend in the knees. Feet are active. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we hinge at the hips, trying to bring the thighs and the belly together. And we are reaching forward. Gaze is forward. If you are able to touch your feet, go ahead and give yourself the nice little well-deserved foot massage. If you are grabbing your shins, go ahead. Give the front of the shins a massage. Give those calves a massage. Wherever you are, show yourself some love. Show yourself some compassion. Kindness and compassion, being loving. I feel these are all learned habits. We can choose to be the way we want to be, and if we want to be kind, loving, compassionate humans, it starts with the way that we think, the way that we react, and the things that we say out loud to others. So it's a learned thing. It's not something I feel that we are born with. It is taught. And we teach ourselves to be hateful and violent and mean. Surely we can all teach ourselves how to be more loving and more kind and compassionate with our fellow humans. At the end of the day, we are all made up of the same things. We are all connected here on this planet. And honestly, we should embrace each other's differences. We are not all made the same. Beautiful. Go ahead and inhale up. Go ahead and hug that right knee in. And then I want you to give that right hug, a big hug with that left arm. Send the right arm up and over the rainbow, coming behind us. Beautiful twist here. Really hugging that knee with that left arm. Pulling it close. A little bit of a binded feeling here. And on your next inhale, we release. Go ahead and kind of spin around. Little counter twist here. Always feels really nice to me. And back to our seated fold. So send the right leg down and send the left leg up. Go ahead and give it a big hug with that right hand or right arm. And then send that left hand up and over that rainbow all the way behind us. Gaze is towards the back of the mat. Same thing. Really hug that leg. Binding yourself together here. And twisting at the same time. Go ahead, grin. You're happy about this. Beautiful. Release. And then go ahead, take your little counter twist. Awesome. We're going to come on down to our backs here. Go ahead and plant the feet down. Go ahead and feel for those heels. Yes, we're going to do a gentle bridge. We're only doing one of them. We're not even going to tuck our hands. Interlace our hands and tuck our shoulders. We're just going to tilt the pelvis towards the face. So on an inhale, we just tilt the pelvis towards the face and engage those glutes. This is only stretching our hip flexors here. That's all we're trying to do. And this strengthens the psoas. So 2 things in one. And we're just breathing here. There shouldn't be much holding and clenching other than your glutes. You should be holding and clenching those, but you should be able to breathe through it. And on your next exhale, we come down and windshield wiper those knees. Beautiful. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. Biggest hug you've given yourself all day long. And let's go ahead and send those legs up. You don't have to have really straight legs. Just keep that nice bend. Active feet, so either flexed or pointed, doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. And we're just going to do some toe taps. We're only going to do 5 of them. I'm keeping it gentle, but we got to get some core work in. So, hands up towards the feet. We're going to raise the whole upper body to try to touch the feet for 5 times. And go. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. Leave the feet up. We're just going to leave them up. You don't have to have them active. You can let them be free here. Send those arms out to the sides. If you would like, you can go ahead and put your feet up against a wall instead of you just having to hold it here. We're not going to be here very long. So maybe try to challenge yourself to find the comfort, to find the ease here. Your core helps with this. Your leg muscles help with this. And your heart is saying thank you. I am love. I am light. I am worthy of happiness. And very slowly, we can bring those legs back down. Roll over to one side and slowly pushing up, coming into a comfy seat here on your mat. Go ahead and bring your right hand on your heart, left hand over right. I am love. I am light. I am worthy of happiness. Let's say it all one more time to close out this practice. I am love. I am light. I am worthy of happiness. I send you all my love, all my light, and all my happiness. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you back on the mat tomorrow. Namaste.